All right, so I was just out in the woods. Oh, this is, by the way, this is the gluten-free hack from glutenfreehack.com. Also on Instagram as at the gluten-free hack. Um, so I was just out in the woods and holding camera steady. I did a little live stream out there. Well, I was foraging, but the picture quality wasn't that great while I was out there, so I thought I'd try again, showing you some of the plants that I foraged now that I'm back home and have better internet connection. So I'm going to start out with the chickweed, which was one of the things that I was really looking for today. So hopefully there's a clearer picture now and you can see it a little better. So these are the tops of some of the chickweed plants that I picked. You can see they have a nice little, what are called opposite leaves. So, and, oh, hi, Chick. Hi, Steph. Hey, Steph, is the picture quality any better? Please let me know. Yeah, so the chickweed, like I said, out in the woods, you can tell it's chickweed because it has these little hairs along the bottom of the stem, usually just on one side. And then the stem itself, a little harder to see here. But the stem itself is kind of hollow. And sometimes when you go to pick it, it's a little stringy even. That's good. That means it's not a poisonous look-alike plant called spotted spurge, which will really give you a sick stomach if you eat it. This is, I pulled out this one because this is chickweed flower. That little white petaled flower there. That's the flower. It's also edible. Once it starts to grow, it usually means the chickweed's going to start getting really long and leggy. And it gets kind of stringy at that point. So I like to pick it right at or right before it flowers, because it's usually really good eating. Oh, and the scientific name for chickweed is Stellaria medina, in case you want to look it up. Yeah, so that's chickweed, and that's going to make a really nice salad. That one, just wash and eat it raw. So another thing I found out there, which I did not show on my previous live stream, was this is called dead nettle. It's not actually nettle, but it kind of looks like it. And the reason it's called dead nettle is not because it'll hurt you or kill you, it's because it doesn't sting like regular stinging nettle would. So this is, again, nice little edible green. And all these greens are full of really good vitamins too, that your system will really thank you for after a long winter of not having a lot of fresh food. So this, you can see it's got a little bit of, this is red dead nettle, or purple dead nettle sometimes it's called, because it has this reddishness to the leaves. And this one, you can kind of see, if I can get it from rolling around, you can kind of see the flowers a little bit. They're these really cute little flowers. They almost look like a tiny orchid or something. Can I? No. It's still going to be a little blurry here. Can't do close-ups, it seems. But yeah, these guys are really good. I'm actually going to, they're good to add to stir fry actually, so I'm going to stir fry them along with these mustard greens that I found. I found mustard and garlic mustard out there. Right now I like to pick them when they have this like little head here that looks kind of like broccoli. So then it tastes a lot like broccoli too. It's just got a good garlicky, mustardy smell and flavor to it. So I just picked the little tops of the plants because they're nice and tender. And you'll notice they've got a little bit of hair along the stems too. They are not a hollow stem, but they're nice solid. And they have almost a squarish, almost a squarish stalk. It's like square with rounded edges. So they're just, these are going to stir fry up really nicely with some butter, a little bit of salt, these purple dead nettle that I found, and then I have some mushrooms that a friend of mine gave me. So I'm going to make a nice little mushroom and wild green stir fry for my supper. And then, like I said, the chickweed will be a nice crunchy green salad full of good vitamins and iron. So those are some of the plants that I picked up today out in the woods, and hopefully you can see them a little better now. Thank you for joining me. Again, I'm the Gluten-Free Hack, and I am always foraging for delicious things to eat in the woods, in the field, in the grocery store. You can find me at theglutenfreehack.com. Thank you all. Talk to you later.